Yo, yo.
Yo.
Welcome to Everything Elite. I'm your host, Mike V.
Call me .net.
And it's everybody's favorite homeboy, J. Ross.
Hey, man. We back in the building. Episode number 7. And this week, finally, fall ball picked up. Got to see some action, man. Was in the gym. There's a lot of good teams playing. I saw Norcross. I got to see that boy Jerron Salisbury ball out.
Okay.
MJ Madison was back in action, looking different. I mean, it was good. It was just good, a good feeling, man, to be back around basketball, man, because I love these kids, man, and I think that these kids are where it's at right now, especially, you know, that 2025, 2026, 2027. Like that's it for me, man, because, you know, that's the group of kids that have had those trainers since they were 5 and 6 years old. And so now I feel like they're hitting that level where all of that training is turning into super elite performances.
Oh, right.
You know, and so it's a good thing to watch, man. It's fun to watch, and you know, these kids, they it's kind of like right now they're taking matters into their own hands because they see what their future could be, and so it's cool to see which ones are going to, you know, benefit and separate themselves from the pack this year. I know I got my eye on a couple of kids, man, and I'm sure you all got your eye on some kids too. You know, one of those kids that I've had my eye on, Agent Number 0 Junior. You know, that boy Alijah. Hey, man.
Yo. We've talked about him on this show before. And he continues to impress me with every new video that we see. Yeah. I haven't been mind blown by a player at that age, first of all, because he's a rising 11th grade. He went to 11th grade this year. For context for everybody, he went to 11th grade and he was hooping with contract NBA players, max extension NBA players, and NBA players that start in the National Basketball Association. So we got probably one of the top 10 greatest basketball players of all time in Kevin Durant, and you're watching the video of him watching Baby Arenas, and he on the same tight time I'm on. Like, I'm not gonna say killing Moses Moody because that would be an exaggeration, right. But for him to be 16 years old playing against someone who started in the NBA Finals before, Jalen Green, we're high on Jalen. We're high on Jalen Green. We're high on Jalen Green, and it looks like he belongs.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Right now, so we've talked about reclassing on this show a lot. It's for some people. It's not for some people. Some people reclass down, some reclass up. He just need to be playing in Arizona like this year.
He just needs
like 2 more years of high school basketball. That boy might score 100 points this year.
Yeah.
He might score 100 points. Like, realistically, he might go DeJuan Wagner and score 100 points this year.
I definitely think Gil got an 82-point battery in his back. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think Gil, like, hey, you got to, because Gil little coach. So I'm like, hey, you got to get that 81. I don't know if you get 100. It's not enough time in high school. But maybe you can get that. So I'm with you on that. Like, I'm looking forward to, like, some big 70-point games. Because it's 4 quarters, 8 minutes. 70 points.
I'm not mistaken. I think he plays on shot clock too, so it's like,
he got to get it.
He can score 100.
Yeah, he ready. He gonna get it up.
If D Wagner scored 100, I'm gonna tell you that skill set that boy got. Hey man, put me on the books right now, man. 100. Where can I place that bet? Can I place that bet anywhere? 100 for real.
The 100
emoji, man.
That'd be bananas.
Can't wait to talk about it on here. 100 ball emoji.
He said it here.
He gonna get the whole episode. I'm saying it here first. If Elijah Arena scores 100 points, we're doing a whole bonus episode breaking down the film from the game of him scoring 100.
Hey, you know, what's his name? His name Alijah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he that NBA stuff, working out the NBA. Oh, that's what I was trying to say. Back to what you were saying. It's like we can finally see. We done heard people like, man, he could have played when he was 16 in the league. Like now we finally seeing oh, okay. Now I see what y'all saying. Cause if this kid, he might not just cause he's slim, but as far as the skill set, it's right up there with y'all. And he got the height, you know what I'm saying? So he gonna get his buckets on y'all. But
Yeah, cause we never seen the video.
we ain't seen
Kevin
LeBron
Garnett going to hoop with
Yep.
Michael Jordan and
That's what I'm
Scottie
saying.
Pippen.
Yep,
We didn't
that's what
see
I'm
those
saying.
videos.
Right.
So it was
We
like
didn't see Kobe Bryant going to play with the Sixers when he
Right.
was a high. We never seen
So,
the
like,
video.
we didn't know
We're
how-
watching live.
Right.
He's playing against Kevin Durant and Jalen Green
Right.
and Moses Moody, and bro, we watching it.
yeah. So
You can't stop watching it. Actually,
Nah, you're right.
It's crazy.
Right.
It's crazy. I
right.
seen him when he did one move, and KD was like, "Bro, it's people on my team can't do that." Move.
Right. Like for real. Like
And see,
Crazy.
my thing is, you know, the NBA, you know, when they made the rule to not allow you to come right out of high school anymore or whatever. And where we at now, man, they need to reverse that rule. Because a lot of these kids, to me at least, at 18, I mean, they can contribute. Like, for example, do you think that Dillingham would have been able to contribute anywhere if he would not have gone
No, I don't
to
think so.
Kentucky? You
I
don't
don't
think
think
so? You think that Kentucky made him
For sure.
ready?
Yes, sir.
You don't? I mean, you do.
I don't think him coming straight out of OTE to the NBA, he would have been the same player that he is.
Oh,
now
I'm not
after a
saying
year at
that. I'm
Kentucky.
not saying that now. I don't think that either.
No,
But I'm
I don't
saying, do you
I
think he
don't
would have
think-
been able to contribute on an NBA roster or even develop?
We've talked about him on here before.
Right.
And the way his game was, I feel like they refined and polished that game at Kentucky because we have all agreed that it was very herky-jerky and not customary to regular basketball. And I think at Kentucky, initially he started off slow, but then he got into it when he was like, oh, okay, this is how I need to play basketball to showcase my talents and abilities.
Okay, so you saw that AJ Johnson was drafted this year too, right?
Yeah, to the Bucks.
Who did he play for last year?
He played. I would have
Nobody.
to Google it. I don't want to
He didn't
say
play for
anything
anybody.
wrong.
He trained.
But he's raw though. Like they drafted him on raw talent. Do I think he's about to start next year? No.
Right.
He may not touch the court.
I'm not saying he's gonna start either, but well, just like you said, they drafted him off raw talent. So what is the difference between that and the person coming out of high school and a team drafting him on raw talent?
So my opinion on it is this: if they were to change the rule, right?
Mm-hmm.
I feel that they should have all of the head scouts have a voting system to let you be able to declare for the draft out of high school. It's not
Okay.
your decision, it's the NBA's decision.
That would be good. I'm not opposed to
So
that.
they
that'd be
put all of the head scouts from all the teams in a room and say they put 10 kids on the board and they pick 4. These 4, we're giving you the option. Do you want to come to the NBA or do you want to go to college for a year? Because then we'll get to the point of, and you a star athlete that we'll get to the point that everybody's dad wants to be an agent and everybody's dad is a head scout or everybody's dad is telling them like, oh no, my son can go straight to the NBA, we declaring. Now we have a situation where we got 15 kids in the class declare, 3 of them get drafted. Now we got 12 kids in the win. I don't think that'd be good for college basketball. I don't think that'd be good for the kids. And now we got people stuck having to go play in crazy leagues in the States or go overseas and then really get exposed because you're playing against a different type of basketball.
So, do you think that, I mean, because we've seen, history has proven that there are some Hall of Fame players that came straight out of high school.
Very rare though. We could name them on one hand in the last 15 years.
On one hand,
Hall of Famers, yeah.
oh, Hall of Famers,
NBA starters.
Yeah.
It been a couple.
I don't think we can name NBA starters on one hand, but I think Hall of Famers absolutely. But I don't.
Kevin Garnett,
One of the
Hall of
greatest ever.
Famer.
Straight out of Chicago Farragut
Kobe?
High School. Kobe Bryant, LeBron James. What's the other guy name?
J.R. Smith was an NBA starter.
He was an NBA starter, and J.R. Smith came out smoking. But my thing is, I don't feel like these times are any, are that much different to where kids couldn't be able to do it now as opposed to then. I feel like it's just a rule preventing that from being able to be showcased.
But also,
It's business too at the same
yeah,
time.
it don't really make sense. There's no need for them to go early. You
Especially
can,
now.
I would say like,
I
you know
agree
what I'm
with that.
saying? Like, there's no reason for you to even not come to the NBA prepared. You know what I'm saying? So like, I love the straight out of high school jump, but it makes sense. You would think they should do it. Like when you said they should do it, they should start back doing it. But nah, it's too many people who can play basketball. So like it's really to make room. That's the only reason I'm saying don't do it, because you don't have to rush. Like wait 2 more years, let somebody else get out the league. You know what I'm saying? That's my main thing. Like, there's no reason to because you gonna have some money in college.
Right.
To me, what they should do is, instead of bringing that, they should make everybody get paid in college, and forget about coming to my school. We giving you 1.3 million and all that. No, we're not making you rich, but you can get paid for playing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think everybody should use
It should be a
stipend.
salary.
What's a
You
stipend?
said-
Salary?
yeah.
Whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right, a stipend,
I think
yeah.
for everybody. And
You
then
think
that-
everybody should be even across the board?
No.
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah. Because if
Really?
you coming to, because now the jokers coming to college are good. Like, everybody good. Like, you ain't really.
But
they
look at
just
G
train
League.
it.
But look at the G League. G League is not the same.
That's the G League. We talking about college.
Right. I mean,
So I'm
I
like,
feel you,
so
but-
I'm like,
but
everybody
high
should
school
be
players are
even.
high school players are going to the G League, though, right?
I'm talking about college.
Talking about
then.
college.
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
You feel like
'Cause that's
it should be
different.
just
Like,
across
that's
the
different.
board.
Yeah, like
if
college.
you come into college,
Yeah, because you still
make
kids.
100,000 a year.
Yeah, we making enough. If we giving it, because if he getting 100,000 now, if you BSing, you got to go, and it's easy to get you. You got to go, and I don't feel bad about it. Like, now only the hard workers and the best players, and now it's a reason for you to put all into it. You know, some of these kids are playing because they size. You know what I'm saying? Some kids don't even want to play basketball. It's just the best thing. But if they getting paid, they're going to do right at the time. You know what I'm saying? They're going to take it serious. You know what I'm saying? They might not want to play, and that's going to make the game better all the way around. It's going to shuffle out the naysayers. No, it's going to shuffle out the people who really ain't going to take it serious. And I think everybody should get paid because it's too much talent. That's the reason why. Like,
So let me ask you this: do you think that Cameron Boozer could go to the league fresh out of high school and develop into the player that we know he can be, that we know he can develop into?
That's a name.
I haven't even seen him enough, and I'm gonna say no.
Really?
Yeah, just
I've
because.
That's a
him.
name. Cooper Flag.
I've
That's a
seen
name.
him. I've seen Cooper go against pros in the USA. Like, I mean, first of all, Cameron Boozer's body is already NBA. This man is like, his body is built, his legs, his core,
Like Paulo.
everything. Right? He's like a Paulo. Right? Exactly. And so, like, he already has the NBA body, and so his body looks like he can take that NBA beating. You know what I mean? And so, like, in those type of cases, in a Cooper Flag type case where you're already 6'9" and skilled with no fear and have proven that you can go at NBA players, why do you need to go to college for a year?
That's true. I'm with you on the. I don't think. I just think it's a maturity level. That's really. I'm like, even though Cooper Flag is that good, put a Tony Allen on him. You know what I'm saying? A Tony Allen type player. Put some
A defensive
When we
style.
seen him playing, he playing against cats that's not hungry. He playing against, you know what I'm saying? Cats that's already made. So like,
But we seen him on USA Basketball. Like, he had 2 top NBA defenders guarding him, and he stood up. That's why I said Cooper Flag is
that's
his
what I
name.
need to see. That's what I need to see. I ain't seen it.
Yeah, I saw it. I saw it.
Who was it?
But AD was one of them.
Nah.
Anthony Davis and Drew Holiday.
Was it Drew? Yeah, yep. And Drew
I
Holiday.
need a
man.
6'9".
I saw it.
I need a 6'9".
I'm saying
Anthony
Who
AD.
can sit?
AD.
No, that's
And he
still-
was closing it like
AD was closing
that's
out
cool.
hard. AD
That's-
was closing out like he was guarding KD.
He was playing defense.
I believe it. But me myself, I need to see a 6'9" person.
So you want to see him do it on Paul George?
Not even Paul George, but a Paul George like, yep. I need to, cause AD's still a big man, even though he grew up a little man. It's still different, and it's
So what, you want to see Jason Tatum guarding him or something?
nah. I want to see.
Those the only. I'm saying we talk about these 6'8", the 6'9" guys. Like, he gonna have to go against Jason Tatum.
What
He's
I
gonna
mean,
have to
I'm
go
not
against
putting no
Paul
name.
George.
I'm not putting
He
no
gonna have to
name.
go against
Just somebody who hungry to
what's my
defend.
man? What's my man who played with Ant-Man? Damn, bro, the small forward for Minnesota, bro. He gonna have to go against him. McDaniels, he gonna have to go against
Oh
McDaniels.
yeah, McDaniels. Yep.
So yeah, once I see that, I'm like, all right, yeah. And that's just me.
I'm taking Coop though, man. Like, I ain't got no problem with dropping Coop in the fire. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking him.
Yeah, no, that would be interesting, man. You
I
know,
just got to see that until
But
I'm tough. I'm a tough believer, so I got to see what I see. Like the bruiser, he might can't, but I don't know. You know, I just ain't never seen no kid other than like Amari Stoudemire and doggone Dwight Howard come in being strong as grown men. You know what I'm saying? But he might be. You know what I'm saying? So that's I just be needing to see proof in the pudding. I don't.
Nah, man, I get it. And I mean, you know, we'll see where the NBA takes it, man. To me, it would be interesting because I do feel like some kids could go, but it ain't for everybody.
Yeah.
And I would hate for them to change that rule, and then all these kids who aren't ready start committing to the draft just because they want to go there, and then they end up getting lost in the sauce. You know what I mean?
I want Jason's solution. He got the
Yeah.
solution.
Yeah.
He that's the new commissioner.
Shout out to Adam, man.
So,
My boy
yeah.
Adam, my dog Adam.
So yeah, speaking of elite players, though, man, that boy Jasper Johnson, man,
Committed.
Committed. University of Kentucky,
Making
man.
commitments.
Mark Pope's first big one, man.
They say you got a bag too now. I
The
heard
bag gonna
1.3.
come.
I heard
The bag gonna
1.3
come.
just to come through, man.
Oh,
But
what's up?
that's. I mean, but to me, it's worth it. And he's staying home. You know,
Right.
he in his backyard bringing all that money to the city because they
Oh,
don't
yeah.
come see him.
Oh,
They
yeah.
gonna come see him.
Oh, that was an investment.
Yeah, that was an
Oh, we
investment,
cool.
man. I would invest too,
Yeah,
man.
we
Shout
cool.
out
He
University of
hard, too,
Kentucky.
though. He
And he
hard,
can
too,
play.
though.
He's a baller. He's a baller, man. He's a workhorse, and I love his game.
I was checking in on him. They gave him an extra inch. You know what I'm saying? They gave like 6'4", 6'5". That's like 6'5", 6'5" point guard. Whoa, guys! Like, this man might be sick. He might be Shea Gilders by the time he gets to campus, man.
Yeah.
This guy just keep growing, man.
Hey,
Young
man.
kid growing.
But they young, though. You
Right.
know, I mean, I'm just keeping it real, man. A lot of kids grow in college.
for sure.
Right.
You know, and so you talking about some kids growing till they 20 years old, 19, 20.
Yeah, Scottie Pippen.
And so, yeah. I mean, it's plenty. And so they said Jason Tatum grew an inch in the league. You know what I'm saying? So, I
They
mean, you
said
never
Ben Simmons
know.
grew in the league.
That's what I'm saying. And
He
so,
went from
yeah.
6'10" to 7 feet, but they don't want to list him at 7 feet because he looks
KD don't want to
crazy.
get listed as 7 feet either, though.
Yeah.
They said he's every bit of 7 feet, but they'll put him
7'1", they gonna put
6'9",
him
16
6'10",
all day.
Man, man, 7'1".
Yeah.
That was 7 foot, bro.
Yeah, no, they said, bro. Everybody said he's, I
Everybody
was talking
saying
to Bomani Jones. Shout out Bomani, man. I was talking to Bo. He said KD is every bit of 7 feet tall.
That what everybody be
He said
saying,
no cap.
bro.
Every bit,
No
he
cap.
said he's every bit of 7 feet tall.
I gotta see it.
And so shout out Jasper Johnson. Congrats, my boy.
And I like the way you did your commitment, man. All money in, you know what I'm saying?
Hey.
We want all the endorsements. We want everything.
Hey.
All that pizza box open. Let us know where you going, man.
Hey.
That's the
come on,
first
bro.
one I seen like that personally.
That
So
was
that's
hard.
hard.
That was hard,
Yeah.
man.
He gonna start a trend. We gonna see a lot of brands
Cross.
You know what I'm
Cross,
saying? Getting into the commitments now.
there
We
we go.
saw it live, and now we'll wait till for the rest of the year. We'll talk about it again on here with the new brands, with the commitments.
Come on, man.
What's it called? What's it called? The new brand?
The new brands with the commitments, man.
Yeah,
Commitment cash. That's what we're gonna call
There
it.
it
You
is.
heard it here first.
Yeah,
Everything
yeah.
elite. Commitment cash.
Yep, commitment cash, man.
Yeah, man. Hey, I can't wait to see what it look like, though, man. I want to see what it translate like on that court. University in Kentucky, y'all got y'all one, man. Mark Pope, good man. So can't wait to see it, man. Shout out y'all. On another note, those ESPN rankings came out. What you thinking, man?
Yeah, man, we gotta see who. Is this top 10 gonna stay the same, guys? We'll see how everybody feels, man. We know the Nasty, number 1.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Boozer, number 2.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Peterson, we talked about him before. He's number 3. Nate, number 4. Caleb Wilson at 5.
I don't know. About
We'll
that.
get back to that.
Y'all got to put some respect on my boy name, man. Y'all got to put some respect on my boy.
Y'all
Where
know
Birdman
from the
at?
tattoo on my leg,
that's
man.
crazy.
You know.
Where
If it's from the
Birdman
A,
at?
I'm Ryan. So y'all gonna drop my boy down to number 5? Oh man, y'all nuts.
Come on, man.
But hey, I don't make the rankings. I just watch the basketball. Koa Pete at 6. Chris is at 7. Darius Acuff is at 8. Malik Thomas is at 9. Jalen Harrison is at 10. And then, Jasper, he's not in the top 10. He's 13. So we'll see how his season goes to see if, he jump on up. You know what I'm saying? A couple other guys. Caden down there at number 17. Caden Boozer. So we'll see, man. We'll see what that top 10 rounds out to, man. Because I'm putting my money on Mr. Wilson
Hey.
moving on up. Because that 5 is a bit disrespectful. I know somebody reclassed, and a couple guys had some good summers, but you know what I'm saying? I'm putting my young man up against any of those guys in the top 4
Oh,
to
absolutely.
take their spot. So we'll see how the season goes.
Yeah, it's gonna be a real interesting season, man, and I'm looking forward to that because, looking at those rankings, come on, man, and I love AJ, love Boozer. I mean, I love everybody in that top 10, but
Oh, man, they're great players, but Caleb different.
Wilson, man, you talking about Caleb Wilson? You using the word unicorn, man?
Now, we've had these conversations about what school you go to and who you play against. We've had these conversations. Now I'm going to tell you, if he was down the street at McEachern or if he was up the road at Oak Hill, he'll be the number 1 player in the country, no questions asked.
Yeah, I agree with that. And I mean, you talking about a player of that height who can still get you like
He can handle it.
he can bring it up.
We don't have to go
Assist.
into it.
Yeah,
We
we don't
broke
even
this
need to do
man's
all
game.
that.
We don't gotta get
But they
into
gotta
that.
put some.
We-
They gotta
we-
put some
they gotta
respect on it, man.
We
They
already
gotta
know what
put
he
some
can do.
respect
We
on
already,
it,
man. You
man.
can go check episode 2. We already know what he can do.
So look, we Caleb Wilson advocates over here, man.
Mr. Wilson.
I'm top 10 ESPN list advocate too, but come on, man. Y'all gotta re-examine my man game, man. Give him a couple of them slots, man.
Listen, man.
Straight up.
Wherever he at, I'm swapping him out with whoever reclassed. Yeah, I'm swapping him out, man.
Hey, man.
If anybody reclassed, I don't know if nobody reclassed.
We definitely the number 1 player reclass.
Oh, see, I didn't
But
know.
he reclassed back up, though.
He reclassed up.
To where he supposed to be.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
right
where-
there
okay,
where he
okay,
started.
okay.
Yeah, he was in
If ain't-
2026. and then
I
he
don't
went
say,
back
I don't
up.
know.
He reclassed up,
So, yeah,
I'm not mad at
I
him.
don't
I
know,
ain't
but
mad
if
at that
anybody
either.
supposed to been gone, is in
Nah,
there.
it's not nobody supposed
Okay,
to be
all right,
gone
cool,
in there.
cool.
Everybody is supposed to
Yeah.
be there or they early.
All
That's
right, cool.
Yeah,
all right, cool.
yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Everything elite then.
So yeah, man.
Everything elite on that. Everything elite on that motion. Man.
Something fishy. He definitely.
And while we speaking of stars and rankings and all that good stuff, man, everybody Google Dayton Forsyth right now. Please Google him.
Oh, yeah,
Google him. Just Google him. I didn't know anything about this kid. I've only been to Oklahoma twice in my life. So Rod Wade Elite, from OTE, you know, we got mad love for y'all in the program, but man, y'all gave up a filthy ball, man. Y'all folks went out there and let them do a filthy ball on y'all. Real deal 50 highlights, crazy.
Yeah, they
Crazy.
were. Yeah.
That, y'all ain't. I was like, bro, this was the thing of. I'm like, y'all ain't had nobody who was gonna. You feel me?
Nobody said I want to stop him.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. No, let me.
When he had a dub, nobody said, Coach, put me in. He's not scoring again.
Cause he official. He legit.
He is legit.
You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Like,
But-
so we got to guard him. If we don't guard him, he's gonna keep putting the bucket ball in. Some people have that. Like they can just, like you say, they can score. Is you like?
Yeah,
what?
but defense is passion, man. Defense
sure.
is effort, man. And if you got that type of passion and willing to give that type of effort, you can at least make it harder for somebody,
That's
man.
what.
But
That's
he
why
was just
people
doing
play
what he
defense
wanted
make
to do
$100
out
million
there.
in the NBA.
Yeah,
Right.
he
That's what I
was-
Everybody
say.
can't do it.
He was doing what he wanted to do out there.
That's what I'm saying. Like you
I'm
ain't
telling
saying
you, after
nobody.
that first shot, the first one that went up, I would have said, okay. I would have said, okay. Like, oh, he can shoot. Let's step out a little bit.
Yeah.
But once the second one went up and he walked into it, like,
We got to guard him.
y'all not even coming out here, like, bang. And then it's like, okay, somebody gonna go out there, and then it's like, oh no, he got chop.
And it
Oh,
ain't.
he's in the cup.
He with the Luka.
Foul him.
He ain't too fast.
Yeah.
They
Right,
need to
right.
get back to the
He was
old school.
impressive.
Y'all look
Right.
out
Yeah,
coach.
That was
Hey, man,
impressive.
Foul him.
That was
That's what I
impressive.
said. Like, you ain't had nobody to.
Hey, foul him, please.
You ain't got nobody named Bean on your team.
Yeah, you got to put a
Butter.
little something physical on him, bro.
Big-
And I ain't saying go play dirty. I am
Yeah, but
saying
you gotta
just
touch
play
him.
defense and get
Yeah,
physical.
get
It's-
physical.
It's all
Mr.
about
Forsyth.
being physical, man.
Hey man, you elite.
Oh yeah, we ride with you.
3-star guy.
Yeah, we
He
ride
going to
with bro.
Oklahoma. I'm gonna tell you his viralness he just had. He'll probably be a 4-star by the end of the season for sure. And
Not
I don't
by the
think
end of the month.
He
Right,
by the end
how
of the
it
month,
go.
you could be true, but him being from Oklahoma and Oklahoma being the big school that it is, I don't think he'll probably reopen his commitment.
Mm-hmm.
He won't reopen his recruitment. Excuse me, but Oklahoma got one.
Oh yeah, they do. They do.
They got
Definitely
one. Like they coach knew what he was doing. He seen him. He said, "Okay, yeah, for sure. Go ahead."
With his
Come
knack,
on."
with his knack and style of play, I hope he make it all the way to the NBA.
do. Hey man, I'm with you on that one.
Yeah, he hard though.
So I think it's about that time, fellas.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
sir.
think it's that time. Goaty.
Hey man, go to Yam of the week, man. Right here, right now.
Hey. Got Feed the Bigs Player of the Week, man. I gotta go ahead and give it to my boy, man. Mr. MJ Madison, man.
Ball baller.
MJ,
Hey,
the fall
man.
baller.
That boy came out there and fall ball looking different, man.
What?
And then, he been working hard and got a lot stronger. And he played 2 games. And, he had a good showing both games, man. And it just looked smooth. He's coming into his new role at Alexander. He's no longer just a big man, bro, but that's how it started. And now he got a smoothness to it, a smoothness mixed with the skill set and the physicality. And he getting above that rim. And the boy, he almost shut the gym down with this oop, man. But he got fouled and landed on the ground, cocked that thing back ironed it. But it was going crazy on the ground, though, bro. Like, ugh.
Knew he had
And that's
one.
that
coming
feed the
into
bigs
his own.
mentality, man.
coming into his own.
That's that mentality, bro. I don't never give my boy I think this is his first feed the bigs
This his
player of the
first
week
feed.
in
His
3
first-
seasons, man. But MJ Madison, boy, you deserve it, man.
Got it.
You deserve it. I done seen the growth. I'm watching you develop, man. You deserve it. You gonna get everything that's coming to you, young man. Keep doing what you do, young boy. Stay elite.
Stay elite.
Here you go. It's everybody's favorite homeboy, J. Ross, with your vulture of the week. It is going to Mr. Forsyth, because you to go as a 3-star commit to Oklahoma to go up with a team full of 5 stars at Rod Wave Elite, and you go 50 ball on the stage and go viral, you get the vulture of the week. That is everything we stand for. And Mr. Forsyth, you are elite.
Hey, nothing but eliteness over here, baby. And so that being said, man, stay tuned in, tapped on to what we doing. Go ahead and like, share, comment, follow us on YouTube, man. Subscribe to that channel, baby. We need you. We need you.
And shout out to Brand X Sports Complex.
Hey, every time, man. Every time. And so, that being said, man, I'm Mike V.
They call me .net.
And everybody's favorite homeboy, J. Ross.
Until next week, stay elite. Hey.
You up out of here. We got to do some grown-up stuff.
Yes, sir.
Elevate the beat.